Hi everybody. Just a little quick chat. One of my students asked me a question about what's the best way how to practice your martial arts and why do Wing Chun work or don't work in any given situation. It all depends on the styles, how you practice, how you've been taught. Most important thing, the way I teach my guys to practice Wing Chun with each other, not to fight, not to lose, not to win, to understand what they're doing and how to practice, put it into practice. This is really important. We don't, if you go in most schools, when you do learn martial arts, they go into a competition mode where they even know it. Everybody wants to win, everybody wants to be the best. You know, right now, many people, you see demonstrating Wing Chun on YouTube, it's Wing Chun against Wing Chun. You must understand that if you play Wing Chun against Wing Chun, and a teacher like myself might do Wing Chun, and I try to teach my students Wing Chun, or another teacher try and teach his students Wing Chun, and the students try to fight him, he will always lose because the teacher knows more and understands it. If he practices very well and knows his stuff very well, he can do anything he wants to his students. So it's not really beneficial for us to or Wing Chun people to demonstrate Wing Chun against Wing Chun. You can show what you can do in Wing Chun against Wing Chun, but you cannot show what you can do Wing Chun against any other things because you're not showing that. Everyone's showing Wing Chun against Wing Chun. And everyone think Wing Chun might be really, really good. Wing Chun is good. Every style is good. Every style has got its flaws and its benefits and what they do. And so every style is good. You have to pick the style you want to practice and what you prefer, what you like. And that's it really. So I want to never put down any style and say no style is no good. I'll find out every style is good. It's got its good points and it's got its bad point. It's for you to understand what you want to learn and what you want to practice. I myself have been practicing Wing Chun for over 40 years and I love Wing Chun. You know, I did with other styles before, or I've seen other styles before, I've sparred with other styles before. So I know what certain things can do, what you can't do. But the most important thing is to practice your style to the best of your ability. And it teaches show you how to practice with each other. It's showing you how to practice with each other. If you demonstrate any Wing Chun, you're demonstrating Wing Chun. Demonstration is like a play. You can see and look at it and say, really, really good. It's a demonstration. Practicing, when you do repetition of something to get a technique into your system, that is practicing. Repetition of drills, getting into your system, sparring, that is practicing. Real fight is completely different. You only have one chance. If you miss an opportunity, you can get hit, or you hit someone first, you can win. And that's in competition, you know. And unfortunately, many people are fighting the same style and think they might be really, really good. Even myself, I try to not let my student think because you beat up your classmate, that's the same style, or you get techniques, your technique's better than his, that you're better than him. It just shows that your Wing Chun is just better than his at the time being because you're both practicing. But if I bring someone who doesn't do Wing Chun, another person fights unorthodox, you might be in trouble. You know, that would go through every style you practice. If you do Jiu-Jitsu, if you do Pat Mei, if you do Hong Kong, Tai Chi, boxing, wrestling, judo, most of these things, when people are performing, they perform with each other. The same style, same competition, and the bottom line is at the end of it, if the person is good at his style, the same style, he will win. And that's it. But if you play with any other style, play with another style, it might be a different ball game. You know, so that's the reality of it. And you know, so you know, many people might get trapped and thinking because they play with Wing Chun people, they might be presumed they're really, really good. If they play with someone else, they might have a bit of trouble, or they might not play with someone else. As we've seen before, many styles we play with different people. If you play with a boxer, and then you play with a person that does kickboxing, you will tell the kickboxer not to use his kicks because you're doing boxing. Therefore, the boxer should win because he's just doing that. You're doing gloves and only doing boxing. Yes. If you play with someone who does ground fighting on the floor, you know, and you go to his gym and do ground fighting, and you're not allowed to punch or elbow or to grab the eyes or whatever it may be, you got to grab, and you will lose because you're going by their rules only. You know, so I try to tell my students the way we practice, or the way I practice Wing Chun, it's not a sport. It's at least a self-defense art to defend yourself, and that's it really. Not a sport, nothing at all. Yes, but some people make things into a sport. You know, people get trophies, get certificates, and feel that they're doing something really, really good, and that's it really, But for myself, the way I teach is to put it close to reality as possible in any given situation. Okay, once you practice inside the gym, you are practicing inside the gym. Once you step outside the gym, that is real life situation. It means that you might step out of the gym, you might be in the office, you might be on the street, you might be at the bus stop, you might be on a train station, you might be on the bus, you might be on the train, and someone tries to attack you. This is outside the gym, okay? So this is what I mean by when you practice martial arts, you practice inside the gym to practice to overcome certain things with your classmate. Just to practice with your classmate, and therefore if someone attacks you outside your class, you should be have enough techniques to deal with the situation if you have learned it the right way, and that's the difference. But most important thing, people must understand, demonstration, practicing, and real life situation, it's all different, okay? So I try to put that in my students' head so I don't want to get trapped. If you meet someone and say to you, I want to have a little play, and what is a little play? Everybody wants a little play with somebody, but eventually, or most of the time, the person wants to practice to win, to check out his level and his ability, what he has learned, because what style it is. So when you get two styles fight together, ego might be in there, and one person's going to win and one person's going to lose. And you're not really practicing them, are you, really? So that's the difference, So when you tell someone, oh, let's touch hands, be careful, because the person that touch hands means that he wants to fight. He doesn't want to practice at all. He just wanted to sort of test his abilities to see how much he knows. And, so if you do Wing Chun against Wing Chun and you lose, it doesn't mean your Wing Chun is bad. It just means that you play with someone who knows more Wing Chun than you. If you play with any other style, the same situation, it could be Jiu-Jitsu, Karate, Judo, anything like that, Tai Chi, and you play with the same style with each other, and the person who deals with you really easy, your classmate or your teacher or your senior student, it's because he knows more than you, and that's it really. We keep everything really simple. But like I said, if you play with someone else who doesn't do the same style as you, you might get a shock, You might freeze, you might panic, And then when you go outside at your gym and someone attacks you, you don't know what they know, okay? There's no referee in front of you. There's no one going to stop you. There's someone's going to attack you straight away suddenly, and you might freeze or you might react to the best of your ability. This is all like reality, real fighting. Okay, so I don't want to get my guys confused and thinking because they're practicing with each other, they're fighting. No, you're practicing to get techniques in your system, and then afterwards I will teach them the reality of fighting or someone approaching them in a different way, unorthodox, so they can get used to it. It's not like Wing Chun against Wing Chun. It's Wing Chun against different arms, different coming in different directions, people grabbing you, people punching you, biting you, kicking you, headbutting you, using the elbows, pulling you. This is all completely different, okay? This is outside the box of Wing Chun, but at the same time, the Wing Chun has got all these forms there for a reason, 3 forms for a reason, they're not all the same, and they're for different situations, and that's it really. If you end up just rolling or just punching, you have to ask yourself, you only got rolling and punching really, and you might say, so punching is enough in Wing Chun. What happens if someone stops your punch? You're stuck again now. Okay, see, what happens if someone counters you? You're stuck again now. So if you hit someone and he doesn't fight back, yes, it doesn't mean you're good. It means that the person doesn't really know nothing and he's scared to fight back. But when you get someone who fights back, it's a different ball game. Okay, these are some advice I'll give my students so they can remember in practice, and that's it really. So I hope you can benefit from what I'm talking about, and put it to practice and be conscious of how you practice, and that's it really. And enjoy yourself while you're practicing. Like I said, every martial arts have different things. You decide what martial arts you want to learn, how you want to learn it, what you're looking for to keep fit, to fighting, to be in a group of people, just to have social activities. It's all different, scenarios of how you want to learn martial arts. Okay, thanks again for watching. Brother Osama or Osama Michael Louison or Uncle Osama. I've got many names, and that's it really. So thanks again for listening. All the best, and bye.